Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. It is the 23rd of September. It's a Monday afternoon. It's 22 minutes past 3. Cheers for tuning in. Got a poem here called Mushrooms by Sylvia Plath. I've heard the name Sylvia Plath before. I should have looked it up. She is an American poet and novelist. Quite famous. She's got, I think she's, I just heard the name before. I've actually never read any of her poems. This is probably going to be my first one. And it's called Mushrooms. Give it a go. Overnight, very whitely, discreetly, very quietly. Our toes, our noses, take hold on the loam, acquire the air. On the loom, acquire the air. Nobody sees us, stops us, betrays us. The small grains make room. Soft fists insist on heaving the needles, the leafy bedding. Even the paving, our hammers, our rams, earless and eyeless. Perfectly voiceless, widen the crannies, shoulder through holes. We diet on water, on crumbs of shadows, bland matted, asking, little or nothing. So many of us, so many of us. We are shelves, we are tables, we are meek, we are edible. Nudges and shovers, in spite of ourselves, our kind multiplies. We shall, by morning, inherit the earth, our foot's in the door. Now, I've got a little blurb down here, and it says, Mushrooms by Sylvia Plath captures the insidious rise of a silent force through its deception of mushrooms emerging from the earth. I like that. The poem's brevity belies its powerful imagery, evoking a sense of stealth and determination as the mushrooms take hold of their surroundings. I like that. I think I could use that in, if I was to relate back to that, I think we come back to like habits. It's the little things that grow. It's not the big changes. One thing that I actually consider when I'm staying in, I'm considering staying in Townsville and moving back to Brisbane, is the lifestyle that I've created. And why I like it so much is because of how convenient everything is. And a lot of habits that I've built up now have been so easy to maintain because they are easy to maintain. They're not, I'm not going out of my way to do a lot of the things like going to the gym and whatnot. I'm not going to go into detail about every single thing, but why I'm enjoying myself is because it doesn't feel like I am going against the grain in order to implement certain habits in my life. And I like the way that it kind of relates back to mushrooms, because when you see mushrooms in the wild, they don't just pop up one area, they pop up in all sorts of areas. And why I've been able to maintain certain habits of mine is because I've just created an environment where it is easier. I've just been able to, and I love it. And why I mentioned whether it'd be like that back in Brisbane is because, bigger city, you kind of have to it takes a bit more thinking in order to maintain that same consistency. But yeah, that's what I got out of it. I'm not too sure if that's what it meant, but that's what I liked about it. And I think it kind of mentions it. Even the paving, our hammers, our rams, earless and eyeless, perfectly voiceless, widden the crannies, shoulder through holes. We died on water, on crumbs of shadow, bland, matted, and asking, little or nothing. So many of us, so many of us. And I just think it's a silent, it's not. It's the little things that you don't think that matter, but play such an integral role in certain things that you're able to stay consistent with. Yeah. But that's what I got out of it. I don't know if that's what the poem was to say. I think the blurb helped me a lot. But yes. Anyway, that's my first Sylvia Plath poem. I think I might do one tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right. Deuces, cheers for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow.